What is up, everybody? Badass here with a Madden 26 video, and I do have the music down, obviously, because I don't want to get copyright struck, but I did play two games, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to post those. One was a pretty close game against Jacksonville, we won, and another one was a game that we lost against the Cardinals. So nothing to do with performance. I don't mind posting games that are, close, or even I play bad or losses or anything like that. I didn't like my particular attitude in those games, to be quite frank. I was getting frustrated. Obviously, it started from the previous couple games. My frustration was building, and it just kind of came to a point. And I really don't want to push that onto my videos. Don't want to push that onto you guys. This is something that is supposed to be fun and enjoyable. And I was taking it probably a little bit too serious at one point, and I just had to take a step back and kind of relax and take a day or whatever, and just take a step back from it or whatever. So I'm just being transparent. I could sit and tell you, oh, my OBS broke. Nope. I didn't like my attitude, and you're never too old to learn, and to control yourself. So I wasn't super out of control or anything like that. I was pretty similar to the Houston game, my quote unquote behavior. I just didn't like the vibe, man. I just didn't like the vibe of it. That's not what I want to come across as. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all the stats and the box score and kind of explain the two games that I did not post. And then we'll get into the next game and kind of learn from that. Anyway, so just try to be transparent and, take my responsibilities or whatever, and just let you all know what's going on or whatever. So, like, everything in my life is fine, personal life stuff like that. I wasn't lashing out. It's just, this team is not the team that I had before. It's just not. And I'm gonna have to make some adjustments on my side. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments on the gameplay side. There's gonna be tough games here or there, but getting through those tough games and adjusting and getting better is why I play the game, really, and also what makes you a better team ultimately. So what worked before may not work now, and I have to kind of get through that and figure it out. And so that's kind of where we're at right now. So I just want to be transparent with that, try to become a little bit better, be more positive, not fake, but just, hey, you know what? Something happens, boom, let's figure it out. Maybe watch more replays as the game goes on, things like that. Just try to adjust. In fact, you'll see both these games I veered away from the run. So that was a lot of my problem. So veered away from the run. We got down a little bit early. We were having to kind of throw the ball a lot. And, one of the biggest parts of my offense, kind of what my offense is built around, which is Priester, I went away from. So let's go ahead and take a look at those stats and look at those games. And you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So again, I apologize about not posting it. This is my choice. I chose not to post it. And it's because of me, not because of the gameplay or the game or anything like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box score real quick. So both quarterbacks had solid games. Nothing too special they did against me. We did win this game. I did throw 3 interceptions, and some of that was just me kind of at the end not giving a shit and just chucking the ball and being stupid. So that's what some of that was. We were effective on the passing game. Even the running game wasn't too bad. But as you can see, we only ran it 15 times. We veered away from the run. We stayed passing probably a little bit too much, which is fine. But the run game is extremely important, especially in my offense. And I'm an old school guy. I like running the ball. I love running the ball. And Priester should have the ball in his hands very often, and it just wasn't enough. So let me go ahead and show you some of the stats. So Nick Kelly had a good game. Watkins had a good game. Trying to get the ball to Matt Key a little bit more often, trying to figure out how to get him the ball. Actually, the next game, the one that we actually lost, I actually hit some nice long passes, and it's a shame that I couldn't really post that because I know some people were really looking forward to that. I'm getting much better with that, and it showed in this game. There was a lot of other things that were out of my hand. Well, I'm not gonna say out of my hands. There was a lot of other things that were going on. Anyway, so that's what was going on with this game. Defensively, we played solid like we usually do. The one thing I'll say is my safeties are getting too many tackles. My linebackers, I really want my linebackers to, attack the correct holes, things like that. They were attacking the wrong holes, things like that quite often in the game, and it was in both games, and it was just kind of getting me frustrated. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the next game, which is probably the more important one to look at. The Cardinals game, we did wind up coming back. In the fourth quarter, we were literally on about the 2 or 3 yard line, and I threw an interception. They had the play covered well. I could have made one other maybe better throw, but they had that. They had the play covered. Like there was not much I could have done. I should have thrown the ball away, but I tried to force it in, and a defensive lineman actually went back in coverage, believe it or not, and intercepted the ball, which I wasn't overly happy with. But I was being pissy the whole time, so that was probably mostly just me getting in my head. So let me go ahead and show you the stats. As you can see, they threw quite well on us. 425, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I was trying to adjust. Anything I did, they were just beating me. They literally just beat me. That's all it was. And I was trying to blame the game and blame this and blah 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 blah. And then going back and looking at it, a lot of the things that I was thinking were going on weren't going on, and there were some mistakes that I made. So going back and watching it was actually good. Like I said, I just didn't want to post a lot of that negativity, so I apologize for that. But look at this. Priester, 11 carries, 22 yards. We went away from the run. They dominated us on the line, which got very frustrating. We veered away from the run. We were passing, which was effective. But you've always got to keep that run going. And those 11 attempts were pretty much mostly in the first half. I kind of veered away from it in the second half because we were down by like 3 touchdowns going into halftime, which is fine. I don't mind posting that, but that's what was happening. We made some good plays here or there. Tangier looked good on paper, but he was pretty much getting dominated the whole game. He was either getting a sack or he was out of the play. So it's just on both sides of the line. We got dominated. We got beat. We straight up got beat. And in the end, if I would have kept my head, because we adjusted well and things like that, if I kept my head, we would have actually won the game. So that again was my fault. So receiving, Kelly had a great game. Mackey, look, 4 catches, 112 yards. He caught 2 bombs. He got 2 bombs that were just beautiful plays. And he played a really good game. He really did. He played well. He has a hard time getting open, but he's not that kind of a route runner receiver. So again, I have to adjust kind of to that. Even Judge stepped up and had one of his better games of the season. So, those are the things that happened. It is what it is. We're going to jump into a game right now. And we're just going to adjust if we have to. We win, we win. We lose, we lose. We have a whole new team, a bunch of new players, and they're going to play the way that they play. So the one thing I did see consistently is our tackles were really struggling against their ends. I mean, I was getting a lot of pressure the whole game. So maybe we'll jump in a bit more max protect, something like that, and give them a little bit of help because they have the ability to do it. They were getting smoked off the line and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and jump into a game. We got everything set up, ready to go. And the Redskins, they're going to be tough, but I'm looking forward to the challenge, win or lose. And let's play the game and let's get better. I'll let you see this process as well. We're going to add the uniforms. We're just going to switch the helmet like we always do, which is not showing it, but that's okay. Let's go.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders.
So I do live in Carolina.
In Landover. Straight ahead.
So the Commanders Stadium is actually not that far from us. So probably the closest team to the Panthers. I think before the Panthers came into town, there was a lot of Falcon fans and, back then it would be Redskin fans. But.
On the visiting sideline, a look there at the Carolina head coach. These guys know now it's not going to be a perfect
we lost last game. We got
their first loss
we got to step it up
a week ago.
We got to step it up on the line, especially, believe it or not, on both sides. Our lines have to have good games.
His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
All right, no, it shouldn't be any injuries or anything like that. We're just going to get into it. Stick with the run game.
Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just
play tough defense
to kick it off. Off we go from Northwest Stadium.
And that just goes to show you sometimes, too, you can have a team that's full of very high-rated players, and you still have to adjust yourself to play. I think, I was a little spoiled for a while with Sims and things like that. But yeah, we got to grind through. Keep our head on straight.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. they had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay
Yeah,
one
might be
step
another tough
ahead
game, which
and
is what we need.
continues
We
to
need a tough
protect
game.
the ball at this rate,
We need to be tested.
it's going to
That's
be a hard
exactly
group
what
to
we
beat.
need.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Good job, Firth. He struggled last game. Firth really struggled. He was attacking the wrong holes, things like that. So
This defense wanted to come
was actually a
out
good
early
sign.
in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That is caught. It's Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 6. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel.
nice fucking hit.
And that is
And that's what we
incomplete.
were missing, I would say, in the last 2 games, really, is a little bit of physicality.
Going to be 4th down.
Weren't getting a lot of big hits on them.
Remember what they
We're
told
just kind of
us, Mike,
tackling
leading
them.
up to this game. They said it is
we
so
weren't
critical
really
for
setting
us
the
to find
tone.
success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain
Which is what a lot of my
possession,
older
extend
players
these
would
drives.
do.
Well, the first crack
but like I said,
comes up
we don't
and
have
they fail
the
through
older
the
players.
air.
We got the newer ones. So.
They have to regroup and
We
be
need to
able to
figure
have
that out.
better
I think we're a bit more of a
success
finesse team
throughout
now
the
than we
remainder
were
of this
before.
game.
And how about that?
So we need to play to our
Nice
strength.
return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Individually, he comes in today's game, Mike, feeling really confident. He had a great week last week, 4 touchdowns, had that 1 interception. That was a bad decision, but there's a lot to build off of. The problem is it came in defeat. So now the question is, can he elevate his play even more, eliminate a few of the bad decisions, and along the way, bring along some better performances out of the guys around him? If he can pull that off, I think they got a great shot.
They'll stick with him again.
Very nice.
He'll be brought down
Very nice.
just
We were not
shy
getting that
of
last week.
midfield.
Hell yeah.
Pickup of
That's what I'm
11
talking
yards
about.
on that
That's
one.
what I'm
It's
talking
good
about.
for a Panther first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium,
Safety's
they're not
already cleaned
used
up,
to
which is a
seeing
good
their
sign.
home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage.
They played that
Mix in
great.
the runs with the pass, and
They must
can
have done,
continue to
free safety
generate
blitz
these
0.
big
That's what it looked like a
explosive
blitz
runs.
0
I
blitz.
don't think they need to go
All
away
right,
from it.
so let's.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage.
Actually, probably could have hit 11 on
That
that.
is catch number 60.
I think he
for
bit after
the
I threw it,
season.
though. Yeah, safety.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that
They're
even
really
if the
hyping up
coverage
Kelly
is
this
not
year.
perfect
Holy
for the
crap.
play call.
Like, he's a real
Sometimes it's
focal
just
point
as
in the
simple
offense
as,
and shit like that.
my guy
Like in the
is better than
AI
your guy.
story.
We're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Over the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 26.
3rd, they need 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And a good short
Kingsbury, you
tackle
should
right
get that,
there.
bud.
It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up
Kick
4th
field
down.
goal.
The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0
Just didn't want to give them the
lead.
momentum there.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it.
We get in that
as the
situation again,
kicks
we'll probably
away.
just go for it, especially for our defense to
This
play well.
taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. the Commanders' offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there.
Very nice. Linebackers already getting tackles. I like that.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the jump.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Get it.
They'll go play action here with Daniels.
Very nice, number 8.
One knocked away. It is
Very nice,
incomplete.
Burnett.
Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
And 7.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Quick throw here is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
All right.
That is fielded at the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead, see if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Top 18. Warrior 70. Check out.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete.
I thought he caught that one.
Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with.
That was a good play by the
chance to take
corner.
the lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just
Trying
am
to throw
constantly
inside of him.
reminded the importance of defensive
cut-
back depth
completely cut the-
when you're
hey,
building
that was
an
a good
NFL
play that by
roster.
them.
I mean, think back. This is not
That
the
was a good
old
play by them.
NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs,
Good linebacker
and
play.
all of
Love
them
it. That's
hold their own
exactly
and be
what we
trusted
need.
to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern
Brings up
offenses.
2nd and 11 at the Panthers' 49-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel.
Just the angle is so bad
He's
right
got
there.
room at the 30. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play.
Ran too far
taking
forward.
it into
He
the
ran
red
too far
zone.
forward.
A
shouldn't have
big
done that.
play there for Washington. 32
at the
yards.
17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Ready. 68. Ready.
They motion the slot man left. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Trying to do like
They'll come
a
up now for 2nd down
spy defense.
and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's 3rd and
A bit of a
1.
quick hitter here,
Yep.
and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's going to have the
That was a good
first
run by
down.
the running back.
Just past the marker.
First attack
It
the
is
correct
1st
hole.
and goal.
He just cut out of it.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Unlock line.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. This is
Good play by them. That's why I don't like kicking field goals at first. That's exactly right there. If you kick a field goal, they get the ball back, they start getting momentum. The game gives them momentum. Even if it's 4th down, you generally have to go for it.
Is up and through. And
Yep, we're gonna struggle to get some momentum back because of that field goal.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Running room hard to come by as he'll...
Hold on. Let's see. I think I got the right people in. Yep, we're good.
Get ahead for a yard. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's all right. Should watch that backside end.
Now give up the middle, and he's going to be brought
I can't
down.
move my fullback
And with
over
that
on that
tackle,
play. I can't move him to the
we
left.
hit the end of the first
On
quarter
that
of
play,
play.
they don't let me move him.
Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter as they begin with 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
On this play, I can move my fullback over.
Panthers, 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Panthers, 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A handoff as they try to run it here.
I wish 45 would have ran up and just hit that one
Of a
linebacker.
yard.
Taken down.
He just kind
And
of
they've
sat
really
there.
done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And the Panthers,
They get 12 yards on that pass. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
They'll look to throw. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
There was a really good RPO I found. Forget where it was. Is it this one?
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To the end
that's
zone.
not it.
It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 2.
Trying to throw the ball before he hands it off.
comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get him.
Try to throw a plate before he hands it off. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that linebacker to bite, but he never did. I was just kind of hoping because if I wait to really watch for him and what he's doing, he's handing the ball off by the time I throw it. Okay.
Himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
On 6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Check, Panther. Ready. Check.
Now Daniels.
Hell yeah.
And the pressure too great.
Heck, dude, let's go.
In the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hands. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up
Try to get them back up a little bit. There we go.
Middle they go.
There we go. We need to get them on their heels a little bit.
He'll get this up past.
We didn't complete it, but it did what I needed it to do.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
I had to wait for him to get past this.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's going to be a little bit of a struggle until we get our momentum back.
And long.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Quick hitting slant there. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Yeah, it's kind of how these games have been going, to be honest. It's like I can't really run on the teams. I'm getting blown up at the line and shit. Crazy.
Something there.
So we just got to figure out a different way.
Back to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now.
Good thing is our defensive line's playing well.
Remember, they had the safety go against them last time they had it. Fortunately, the defense forced the punt. They'll try again as they start on 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Daniel.
Nice.
Man is Robinson.
That's what really need some tough defense.
Taken down. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Daniel.
Good job, Johnson.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down.
Playing more gritty today. I love it. Playing more gritty. I love it.
Now.
There was no grit the last game. None. They were just out there just getting smoked on the line, not going for anything. It was kind of crazy. It was making me mad.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. play action. He'll set up to throw.
Mackey, baby, let's
To the
go.
right side here. Pass is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8 from the 42-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
42-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for our Panthers. First down. A gain of 9 yards.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the
2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game.
second and 8.
We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Second down, 8 yards to go. Now a give on the ground.
Very nice. Good job,
And he
Priester.
takes it down to the 15-yard line.
We've carried it that many
is a
times.
gain of 15,
Does not seem like we
halfway
have.
there as he's down at the 15. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
Very nice.
He's got it at the 3.
Very nice.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Panthers will up the lead to 5.
Commanders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return, and he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense.
Agnews,
will
he's
take
he's
over.
trying to set the tone. We
The
need someone
Commanders
doing that.
offense
Which is
getting
freaking
their
awesome.
final instructions before heading back onto the field. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. And Daniels will slide
okay.
to a stop. Wise move.
If he's gonna
as a
run the
young
ball for us to
quarterback
win, for them to
lets him
win,
stay around and become a vet.
We're
He
actually in
picked up
good
the
shape.
first
I'm not
down.
that worried about that.
First down.
We're actually in good shape because we're going to find our stride on offense. It's going to be fine.
Let's go.
We just should keep the middle of that line contained a
Back to
bit.
throw. This one is caught by Robinson. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball.
You got to watch out these running quarterbacks. That's what they'll
That's
do.
his third catch of this first
They
half,
will-
and good enough for a first down.
That last
What they'll do
completion
is they'll
gonna go a
they'll
long
run
way
up like they're
towards
going
at
to run,
least
and then
finishing
they'll
this 2-minute
just chuck the
drive,
ball
Mike,
down the field.
with some
And your guys will
points.
bite on it.
You're already in field goal range, so now the
Because the
idea
AI
is
goes off what the
continue to
quarterback
work the
does.
clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Tag.
Throwing again. Daniel.
He wanted to run that ball.
Over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
Brings up
Now here's second and goal.
Ready.
Daniels going to throw again.
Great job, Tangier. Let's fucking
And
go.
he lost the football. And the Panthers
Hell's just, I knew he wanted to run that ball. Very
That was
nice.
a great play by the defense, Mike.
Let's
He
just-
got a little
let's just do
sloppy
a run
with
play
ball security
and
as
get into
he leaves
halftime.
the
Let's go.
pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And apparently
let's
we'll
get to the
forget
second
about
half.
that for the
Let's get
moment
to the second
and
half.
turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. first half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Panther 1st down.
Now, faking the give. And they'll have it across midfield.
Very nice
down
catch.
The opposing 46-yard line.
Very nice
He had
catch.
their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
He'll be right.
Handoff here, up the middle.
Nice block, 11. Let's
And
go.
this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
It's 3rd down. And 3 yards to go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He pulls it in around the 5.
Very nice. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but it
He's
worked.
in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to
Yeah, this is a
run
game
the
where we're kind of
route
taking a step back and taking a
through
step
the
forward. Kind
eyes
of thing.
of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example
I think
here.
things
Two
kinda
guys
simple.
clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his
You know,
target to be in a
season's
certain
momentum
place at
back.
a certain
We
time.
kinda lost that.
He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Panthers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
The Commanders' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down.
Nice. Defense is playing good.
Complete.
They're getting their mojo back. Feel it.
Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Zero mojo those last 2 games.
To play
Zero.
corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great
None.
reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel.
There we go. Better angles.
Maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This one is taken in downfield. Big
We were going to
completion.
run that too.
A gain there of 23 yards.
I think we're containing him well.
Good for a Commander's first down.
49-yard line.
They just made a play.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation.
He still
and
wants
that's
to
where
run
the
it.
top guys in the league are still
He
capable
still wants
of
to run. They're gonna try to
overcoming
run the ball
it.
to him.
So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
We got to contain him.
Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
I don't like the fact that he was
This
chasing
one
him like
down
that.
inside the 40-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
First and 10 at
I think
the
cover one's gonna work.
36-yard line.
Man.
Here's a handoff.
Good job.
Out of the gun. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the 36-yard line. 1 yard
continue that.
gain.
Ball on the 36 now.
Second and
Here's
9.
2nd and 9.
Check.
And he nearly got free. But as it is,
Running back got me there.
it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
70.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every
Cover
one of those
one's working pretty
receivers,
good.
Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
First, with
Gets
your
away
angles, dude.
quickly, and it's caught.
They're just bad.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside
The angles are bad.
the
You're chasing him
10-yard
behind him.
line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Bad
Throwing
angle
it
again.
right into the hands
Another
of
bad
his
angle.
running back.
Damn.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Washington.
I wish I could do something to fix that.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive.
And when
That
he
one
catches
really
the balls,
felt important for
Shelby's
them
like,
to
hey,
edge a
look at the
little
angle.
bit
It's
closer.
terrible.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point now for Borregales. He knocks it through.
Got to play more, a bit more horizontal instead of
Panthers
vertical. If that makes sense.
Panthers 14.
The kickoff team
Playing
is
too
out on
low.
the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
They're attacking too much.
This one
They need to,
taken at the 7. And he'll
Play a
work
bit more
this one
conservative.
past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28.
The Panthers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. And that last throw not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. On first down, they'll run it on the draw. Oh, he's hit behind the
Is that a
line,
fumble?
and the ball is
Is that
out.
actually a fumble?
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one
may
of
not
those
have been a
things that
fumble.
when it starts to spiral, it's
That's kind of the
just
stuff
hard to
that's
pull
been going
yourself
on,
out.
to be honest. It's been kind of crazy.
Look, and remember now, all turnovers have to be
have that ball
verified
back.
by a
There we go.
replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
After review of the play.
So that one
ruling on the field
overturned. They
reverse.
say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run on on second down. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great
Actually, hit
pass
the wrong
rushers
button there.
live for third down, especially when they
On
know
the
the
44,
offense
we're
has to
gonna go
be
for it.
one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just
We're going
pin
for
their
this.
ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
See if this works.
They will indeed go as they look to throw.
Dang it.
Gonna be caught. And he's not gonna get away. They got him right down after the catch.
I call a bad play.
To the ball to force a turnover on down.
I called a bad play.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who
See his
wins
angle right
critical
there?
downs. Well, that fourth down attempt
tackle
right
my
there
guy. My
was
guy runs
exactly
my guys
that,
run the angle.
and
They
this
just run
defense
right by
came
him.
up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
We're going to do some mid
Commanders
blitzing.
offense
We've been,
ready
haven't
to
been
get
doing that
back
as
at
much.
it. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's first and 10. After the catch,
They got
he
momentum
gets
now.
that
It's crazy.
forward for a gain of 9.
Crazy.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that
Very nice.
reputation.
And that one shut down pretty quickly.
Nice by 20.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
All right.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Washington.
10 at the 24-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get
that game
through
been
the
going?
end of the third quarter. You're watching the
That's exactly how the
NFL
games have been going.
on EA Sports.
Actually, it's better. It's been nuts.
No, no.
Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
I hope they run.
Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel.
Just terrible. Again, another terrible
At the 12-yard line.
angle, man. It's just bad.
15 more on that play, and quickly another first down. On the ground they go, and their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The 14-yard line.
I think if we don't sack them, they
So
just
I think
complete
as you
the
look
pass.
back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find
Nice
a way
play by
going
number 3.
forward to
Love
generate
it.
more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Very nice
I
play by
think the
number 3.
days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He got
Throw
smoked.
here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the
Some
ball
cover
on
one
him
contain.
early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Dang.
That
He got open.
is touchdown Commanders. That's his second.
I haven't called the right play there.
Double the season output. He now has 4. Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He is not going to break free. Good defense. They wrap them up at the line of scrimmage. The try for 2 comes up empty. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now Watkins on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one complete, right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll look to throw. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Okay, I can't change the route.
Panthers will take their first timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out.
Did he catch it?
No,
Nice catch.
But they are close. Going to be first and goal.
Nice
They've
catch.
got it at the 3.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
He made some big plays. He made some big plays for us. Really has.
So the field goal here gets you the late lead. You got to think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. Back to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike.
Gotta get our momentum back.
The question is, can they get a stop?
Gotta get our momentum back.
Can they find a way
our tackles are blocking better.
To this lead?
They couldn't block anything. I mean, last game they were just letting everyone go by them.
A try here for the extra point.
I don't think this is going to bite us in the ass.
And the Panthers will open up a 6-point lead.
26.
Well, we'll see.
Commanders 20.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35.
Their running back is good vision.
On that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Throwing now, Daniel. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches.
Check, check.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Give him a throw outside. We're going to throw a little cover four in there. There it goes.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
The 44-yard line.
Roll.
They'll run it
Good job,
on the inside handoff. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Oof, they went outside.
Great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
We got to make it tough and just make a play when we can.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Panthers 60.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
He'll go right and find his running back. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 1st and goal.
Let's go. 70 Timber.
The slot man in motion right. They'll run here.
Fumble. Let's go. Oh, I think he hit the ground.
And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
I don't think it's going to be a fumble.
We'll go 3 tight ends.
Wait,
here
really?
On 1st and 10.
Okay. Shit.
Drive will start on the ground. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking a timeout. A buck 54.
I really honestly thought that ball was going to stay in their hands.
2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
What a huge play.
That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. He'll look to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Now a run on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard
Heck yeah.
line.
Stuck with the run, had a 100-yard game.
Afternoon on the ground continues.
Besides those 2 interceptions, I thought
over
we played.
100 yards for this
Quarterback
one.
play was fairly efficient.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in
Injury
there.
timeout,
Good
of course.
coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line.
Panthers, first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Move it like cheese. Seven Pirates.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And this is
What a
gonna be
fucking
touchdown.
catch.
They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a catch.
And
What a
that's
throw.
exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
No, I felt comfortable throwing the ball there. His teammate knocked him into the, knocked my guy into the end zone.
Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute.
27
as they
seconds left.
kick
We
it
just
away.
got to kind of
Now return coming from the 7.
prevent them from
He'll
making a big
get
play.
this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to
Nick
throw.
Phillips, good job.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd and 16.
3rd and long, and here's the ball comes.
Let's fucking go. Vulture.
And
Touchdown,
the Panthers
Vulture. Let's
are gonna
go.
recover the football. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery.
Gritty
for a
win.
defensive
Love it.
Touchdown.
We needed a gritty win.
And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away?
Love it.
In
Going
this
into
case,
Washington,
they
a
forced
tough
the fumble,
team.
scoop, score,
Playing tough,
6
playing
points.
close. Making plays. Love it. Still scored 40 on them.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Panthers are going to extend their lead.
Panthers 40, Commanders 20.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Rocco 80. Ready. Here we go. One final play.
Oh, yeah.
The final throw here is intercepted.
Little garbage time interception.
And the Panthers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over.
Jerome Robinson with the interception.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.
Very nice. Kept their head on straight.
And that'll do it.
Played tough.
For my partner,
Made plays in the end.
For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.
That's what it
This
takes.
has been a
Discipline.
presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
And just make things tough
So
and make a
long,
play.
everybody.
That's it. Kind of lost that the last couple games, but we gained it back in this one. Hopefully we can keep the ball rolling, get our momentum back, and yeah, keep rolling. Yeah, just defensively, we just don't seem as tight as we were before. But, you know, we're still moving the ball in offense. Our offense has changed a little bit, obviously with the personnel, things like that. But we got to keep that in mind and adjust and keep on going. Fucking A. Go ahead and look at some stats. You know, you're not going to play every down perfectly, but as long as you can watch what the other team's doing, adapt, make the right calls, you know, you'll always have a really good chance. Let's see. Panthers here. Yeah, those 2 interceptions, they were what they were, but everything else was very good. Priester needed to have a good game, believe it or not. McKay, he's been every game is 26, 30-yard average. He's been making some big plays for us. And that's kind of what we need from him right there. We don't need a whole lot more from him. If he can, you know, get a touchdown or something, great, but we need him to stretch that field. And Shepard still, he's the guy that's going to gobble up all the catches. Kelly's going to be support. Judge is just a big target. Yeah, liking the team. We just need to keep our composure, keep making plays, don't make any stupid mistakes, and yeah. Game's getting tougher. Each season gets harder. So I know that especially with getting rid of a lot of the players that we had, you know, we're not going to sit and smoke teams 63-0 every game. But we need to get ourselves to the point where we can get to that. We can do that by adjusting and, yeah, keeping our heads on straight. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Again, I apologize about the other 2 games. And, yeah, looking forward to bringing you some more Madden. Let's get her done.